match is the question.
Still a long way to go. You can get back in this. It's a game of runs.
100%. 100%.
13 points up at the end of the period.
All right, we have a great game. It's halftime, so we're going to take a break from the action because it's time for top plays.
Top plays time. This is an impressive game, and we have seen a lot of impressive plays throughout the year, but only one can take the title of top play of the year and that 1 million VC that comes along with it.
That VC, those 2K TV awards, it's a big decision, and it's up to you. Here's our dear friend Scott Moak with the finalists.
Oh, 2K TV fans, grab your cowbells. It's Top Play of the Year time. This is Scott Moak, public address announcer for your Sacramento Kings. We're piling up 1 million VC and leaving it to your wisdom. There can only be one. Here are your two finalists for Top Play of the Year. From our first 3 seasons, your favorite play was ZP2 in the wreck. Using the ball fake, but accepting no substitutions. This finishing move on 1, 2, 3 defenders. Ring that bell. This could be your new champion. Taking on our second half champ. Here's No Sleep Uno, playing Power Surge, rushing up court with the unlikely lob. A fantastic find on the break.
Let's
hear it for the 35 of your Dallas Mavericks. At the small forward position, at 6'6" number 24, Corey Kispert. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 9, Jeremy Grant. At the point guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 27, Jamal Murray. At the other guard position, standing 6'8", number 13, PG Paul. Starting in center, standing 6'11", number 45, Nikola Jokic. The head coach is Jason Kidd. Once again, the start for your Dallas Mavericks.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic has a signature move, a wrong foot fadeaway jumper dubbed the Sombor Shuffle after his hometown. Jokic said, "I twisted my left ankle and it was painful to jump off of both legs. I started jumping off the right leg and the ball was going in. I said, maybe I can use this." Kevin, it's been working. Back to you.
It has been unstoppable. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We got Scotty Barnes. Evan Mobley is out there with Jackson. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's the Beast in at the 1 spot. And for the Mavericks, Paul George is out there with Murray. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Kispert. And it's Jokic in at the center. You know, we are still so early, Clark, in this season. But for young teams, what's important right now? What's in front of them?
Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, to understand the effort and the attention to detail you need to bring to every performance. And then getting comfortable with each other. Getting everybody on the same page. And then defining roles. Understanding what lane you have to run in for your team as a player. I think those are critically important early in the season.
Now, here's Kispert. Shot clock at 6. Over Barnes. No good on that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Giddey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
And he makes the first. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
Now here's Murray. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. And Barnes comes to help and going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Now off the inbound. Here's Jokic. They get the rebound. Outside for George. And another shot.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Pass to Barnes. Mobley, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Here's George after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Kispert, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Outside Jackson takes a 3. Here's the Beast. Mobley trying to free himself up. The Beast can't hit. The Mavericks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy's a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
And that one misses. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
Now here's Barnes. Jackson finds Barnes. Back to Jackson. No good that time. Some solid defense from Grant. Pass to Giddey. On the wing, Barnes. Over Kispert. Here's Jackson. A beautiful reverse layup.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Now here's Murray. Passes it to Kispert. Jokic kicks to Kispert. Shot clock at 5, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And obviously the season's just begun, but never too soon to check out the power rankings. Let's see how these teams are stacking up. Let's take a look at Dallas. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, right now for the Trailblazers, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well. But looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now, here's Grant. 17 points in his last outing. Jokic with the bucket.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Here's the Beast. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Mavericks trail by 3. George looking over the floor. Jokic high post. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Stolen away.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Giddey kicks to Mobley from the arc. Rebound by Kispert. For Dallas, they've got 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. The pass to George. Murray against Barnes. Murray, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he makes both free throws.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Kispert. Fires, high post. Murray, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now, here's Jokic. Last time out, he had 38 points. Pass to Kispert. Fires the 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position. No doubt he's the best 5-man passer for sure.
Jackson. A special move before the shot. Jackson's got 6.
You know, so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Here's Murray. They shoot again. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Hey, Murray's reputation and profile is that of a scorer. I mean, that's what he is, but he's also showing you that he's not afraid to get his hands dirty either.
Stolen by Kispert. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Mavericks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. That's good from Kispert. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford comes in for Grant. Mann subbed in for Murray. That one drops. He ties it up. And it's Barnes with the ball for Portland. Mobley outside. George against Giddey. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That'll be his second foul of the game. Martin's checked in for Dallas. Okoro comes in for Kispert. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
He's coming off a 10-point game against the Heat in Miami. Passes it to George. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Paul George has such confidence in his three-point shot now. It's almost like he expects them all to go in.
Stolen by Martin. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
On the wing, George. Kicks to Okoro. There's the pass to Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year. No good off the back of the rim.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Pass to man. It's George on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's man. Offensive rebound. Okoro off on the layup. For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the Magic in Orlando. Here's Reeves, covered by Gafford. On deep. Ball's not loose.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Okoro. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now, here is George. Defense right on him. Kept alive. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's man. He feeds it to Martin. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
Here's man. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
Here's Reeves. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
I mean, with the amount of turnovers they've committed, it's no wonder they're in the position they're in right now. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Jaren Jackson's checked in for Portland.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
First trip to the line for him here.
Daniel Gafford. At the line.
No good on that. The Beast, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. That one misses.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's the Beast. And Okoro pulls it down. 58 seconds left in the first.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early. as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Here's the Beast. Rebounded by Gafford. And here's Martin. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. And again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Left side, Martin. Outside, George. Now, Okoro. Outside for George. Pass to Man. Here's Okoro. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, leading by 6. And we'll get going after...
Hey, your junior defense crew.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Now, what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Jeremy Grant is out there with Jokic. Then there's Kispert. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Man in at the shooting guard position. Of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game can be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
How about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Second shot opportunity, and the shot is good.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. They'll find themselves in the middle of the string of 3 straight at home.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes to Man. Here's Murray. He kicks to Kispert. Out to the right wing. Here's Man. There's the triple. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Here's the Beast. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Second personal foul.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
On the free throw, no good. Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against the Magic.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Man passes to Grant. Now here's Murray. And the shot is long.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. I mean, talking about Jamal Murray, man, is he talented. but he has had his difficulties staying on the floor.
And, Greg, that's been so unfortunate, and I feel for him. I mean, you can tell how frustrated he's been with the injuries that have saddled him. Because this is a guy you can tell who absolutely loves to play and wants to prove he can be counted on. And the injuries have just stonewalled him a bit the last couple of seasons.
For the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Mavericks leading by 5. The pass to Man. Kispert with it. Pass to Man. Over Sharp. It's tipped.
Sharp, reportedly a 7-foot wingspan. You saw it in full effect on that block.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Robert Williams. Trailblazers trail by 5. On the wing, Giddey. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Murray dishes to Grant. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Man. He has 6. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Murray. Jokic with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Over Sharp. The shot's good from Kispert.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Now here's Giddey. He had 13 points in the win against Orlando.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Pass to Kispert. Here's Man. Grant up top. He dishes it to Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Mobley with the block. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Jokic sends a 2-pointer. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you. Man passes to Kispert. This one for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Dallas. 3-point lead. And it's Portland with the rebound. The Beasts got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it to Jackson. From downtown, that ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the The stat sheet.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Dallas calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
A different look for Dallas. Okoro, he's checked in for Kispert. And it's Paul George in for Terrence Mann. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Portland. George finds Grant. And here's George. No good again that time.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's the beast, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
A nice shot by George.
Nice setup for one of the game's best shooters. Paul George, cash money on the catch and shoot.
Here's the beast. He's got 8. Here's Mobley. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And George now top of the key. Grant right side. Dallas moving the ball around. And it's Jokic missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 13-5 run. And the pass to the beast. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And the shot goes in. And now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Trailblazers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. And it's Sharp missing. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. A nice shot by George.
And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Pass to Mobley. That one goes in. Mobley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, it's been an expressway to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford comes in for Jokic, and Martin subbed in for Grant. Murray with him. He's got 10. Martin kicks to George. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to the beast. Now, here's Sean. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Barnes. The rebound by Paul George. And so George will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Murray, no good.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Sharp, the pass to Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
Here's the floater. Okoro's shot is off.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, up fake here or there, getting the ball inside. That's how you create high percentage offense.
Mavericks trail by 4. And here is Murray. He's got 10. 1:37 left now here in the second. Barnes against Martin. Deep 2 from Murray. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Murray. Sharp the pass to the Beast. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
15 foul.
The Trailblazers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
No good on the second free throw. Mavericks trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gafford's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
That's good from Barnes.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And they double up Murray. Dallas moving the ball around. Okoro kicks to Murray. And that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
And they double up Murray. Outside Martin. Pass to George. Now, Okoro.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Barnes against Martin. The Beast passes to Barnes. Good. Barnes has got the lead up to 6 now for Portland.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. It hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Jaren Jackson Jr. just been playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
It's been an aggressive approach for them.
And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the floor for Portland, they've got Mobley. Jackson is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's the Beast in at point. Jokic with it, guarded now by Jackson. It's George on the wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Trailblazers leading by 8. And that one's good. Barnes has got 11 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Kispert, the pass to George. Three-pointer connects from three-point range. 12 points for him.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
The assist.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Grant, right side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And Grant is just really an aggressive player who welcomes contact on his shots. I mean, the defense has to be careful around him because he's looking to draw fouls.
And Grant drops them both. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've led by as much as 10. The pass to the Beast. And Kispert over to help. Good on the bucket. And 11 points for the Beast.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Murray.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
The Beast passes to Mobley. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Trailblazers leading by 6.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Dallas calls timeout. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Trail by 8. Murray outside. Here's George. Excellent D there from Williams.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Clock at 6. Here's George. No good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in here.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Outside, George. Pass to Kispert. Grant at the elbow. He kicks to Kispert. Dallas again missing.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Mavericks trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The three from George. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Giddey against Murray. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 6 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Jokic. Sinks the 15-footer. Jokic has got his second basket.
You know, Jokic is a solid shooter from the mid-range, and he doesn't need that much space to get his shot off because of his size and high release point.
Back to Giddey. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Murray outside. Kispert, the pass to Jokic. And it's Kispert in the corner. Dishes to George. Pass to Kispert from 18 feet away. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Mann's checked in for Paul George. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Portland.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. It's got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford comes in for Jokic. And it's Okoro in for Kispert. And a switch here also for Portland. The Beast, he's checked in for Sharp. And Portland turns it over again. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Shoots from 8. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket for Murray.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
At the line for the Trailblazers, number 8. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
To the wing right side. Off target with his 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Passes it to Mann. Now, here's Okoro. Tight defense on him. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's the Beast. He's got 13. And it goes down 2 points. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Man gets the bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Grant outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The Beast passes to Williams. Here's the Beast. Back to Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Dallas making a switch here. George is checked in. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 11. Murray outside. To the middle. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really breaks that rim.
And there's the pass to Sharp. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Sharp's got 4 this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Gafford. Murray outside. Pass to George. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The Beast can't hit. Mavericks trail by 11. George passes to Grant. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Count that bucket. Gafford's got 8.
And the clever passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the court.
On the wing, Barnes. Now, here's Sharp. He has 5. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Dallas has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Murray.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half. Just rubbing it in their faces with that gun.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
It's deflected, and he gets it back. The 3 from George. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. A different look now for Portland. Reed, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And it's Jackson in for Scotty Barnes. And here are the Mavericks now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Trailblazers. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Mann. He's got 9. 6 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. First free throw is good.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
He's perfect from the line this time. Trailblazers leading by 8. Giddy with it. George picks him up. Passes to Jackson. Here's the Beast. 17 points in the game. Here's Reed. No good with the triple.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaden Sharp. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's the Beast. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Trailblazers lead by 6. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throw. Downs passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Jeremy Grant, also Kispert out there. Jokic is out there with Paul George, and it's man in the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Reeves. Here's the Beast. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Outside, George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 11 in the second half.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Led by as many as 14 points. The Beast passes to Reed. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trail by 6. In the corner, George with it. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Reeves. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One on Kispert.
First team foul. Shooting for Portland, Austin Reeves. Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Here's Jokic. Now the pass to Mann. Kispert with it. Kicks to George. Pass to Grant. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the high post. And the Beast pulls it down.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Down low, here's Jackson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
And he can't get the first one. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Dallas. That's off as well, so he misses both. Here's Jackson. Pass to Reeves, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Mavericks trailed by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's George. Reed with the block. And he recovers it. Murray dishes to George. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And he swishes it right through. And it's 6 points for Jokic.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Driving the lane. Here's the beast. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Kispert, the pass to George. No good on the 3.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Right side Jackson from 18 feet away. And he knocks down the jumper. 19 points for Jaren Jackson.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Trailblazers foul. Austin Reed. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Murray, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And so Grant will bring it up for Dallas. 9-point game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Well, it's fun watching Grant go to work down there. I mean, making the defense try to get aggressive with him, and then he wins that battle.
And Grant drops them both. Portland leading by 7. And here's Sharp. Passes it to Reed. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Braun. Rebound by Kispert. Kispert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Jokic. Fade away, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. Sure, he recognizes the situation because number 5 will put him in a rough, tough spot.
Here's Sharp.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
There's the pass to George. Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The open shot, Jokic. Offensive rebound, Mavericks.
And the offensive rebounding really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
And he knocks down the first one. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
You know what time it is, fans. Here comes your Geek crew.
time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks so much, David. The Beast passes to Williams. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Mavericks trail by 3. It's George on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
On the wing, George. Offensive rebound. Here's Grant to take the lead. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. George has got 16 points here in the second half. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
I like their defense today. They don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Josh Giddey comes in for Sharp. Here's Giddey. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
No good on the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. To end the drought. Some solid defense from Grant. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Fires the 3. No good from Grant. Portland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Murray kicks to George. Pass to Grant. From deep three-point range, that one doesn't drop. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Now Barnes. Jackson finds Barnes. Back to Jackson. Stolen by Grant. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Jokic is running. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Giddey the pass to Jackson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. George with the bucket.
And until he cools off, I keep the ball in his hand.
Trailblazers trail by 3. The Beast passes to Mobley. And a missed layup.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
The Trailblazers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. The 17-footer. Here's the Beast. Jokic defending. The Beast can't hit. Here's Dallas. They're on an 18-7 run. Out left to the wing. Now, here's Kispert. Covered by Barnes. The shot's good from Kispert. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Barnes with it, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jokic. First one falls for
the Trailblazers. Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Pass to George. Now Kispert. Misses the 3.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Here's Mobley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Evan Mobley taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Mobley.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Outside, George. Here's Jokic. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And that's 10 points for Jokic.
And you like to see since the half now. He's finally starting to come around.
Here's the beast. Inside, Jackson. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 8 rebounds in this game. Down low. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Dallas calls timeout.
They're sending guys to the foul line way more than they should. You like to see better positioning defensively. You got to do your work early so you're not in position to foul.
Present our New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
You know, not to take anything away from what he's been able to do, but I'm surprised the defense hasn't done more to try to stop him. By the time they did adjust and give him more attention, it was a wrap. He got rolling and never took his foot off the accelerator.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharps checked in.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Jokic kicks to Kispert. No good from outside. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Sharp. Misses off the left iron. Outside, George. Steps back and shoots. And the shot goes down. George has got 30 points.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
The beast passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's the beast. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's now only a 1-point Maverick lead.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open team.
There's Kispert. Trifecta.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
The beast. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen. Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game. Consider my doubts disappear.
Here's the beast. Jokic defended. Jackson has the open look. Poke loose.
and every miss finds its way to his hand. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
So it's an arrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Nicola. What are you able to do that allows you to impact the game so dramatically?
I don't know what is happening, but I'm playing good. The team is playing good. We're kind of clicking and we're playing better and better. Hopefully, we're going to continue to play like that.
It is really flowing right now, man. Congrats on another win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.